Also tonight, the New York State Senate rejects an effort to help victims of child sex abuse. Senate Democrats wanted to make it easier for adults who were sexually abused as children to bring lawsuits.
They wanted to force a vote by attaching their bill to other legislation, but the Senate failed to pass it. News 4's Rachel Monjovi talked to a member of a local agency about the blocked bill. Rachel?
Dawn and Jackie, the Senate voted 30-29 against this Child Victims Act. And officials say by not siding with child sex abuse victims, it sends a discouraging message.
This law that says you have to do that all before age 23, it's a lot of pressure.
Currently in New York State, adults who were abused as children have until their 23rd birthday to press charges against their predator. But state Senate Democrats are pushing to change that. Lawmakers pushed a bill that would eliminate the timeframes that criminal and civil cases can be brought in child sex abuse cases.
Children coming forth and saying something happens takes a great deal of courage, and it often takes a long time for kids to speak up and say something.
Federal Health and Human Services says more than a third of sexual abuse victims in the U.S. are abused by family members. And experts say that alone is a big reason as to why victims don't come forward about abuse.
So for them to have that time to realize something happened, they could well be approaching or past their 23rd birthday, and then they're immobilized. They're not able to do anything.
Senate Republicans rejected the bill, blocking the Democrats from voting on the Child Victims Act. Child and Family Services says not passing this bill sends a negative message to survivors.
I think we're sending a message that we're trying to wash our hands of a bigger issue related to child sexual abuse. In order to be open-minded about it, I think we have to be really pushing forward to allow victims the most opportunity to seek justice for themselves.
The current law also says that a victim must file a notice of intent to sue within 90 days of the incident when abused in a public institution. If passed, the bill would have eliminated that requirement. In the newsroom tonight, Rachel Monjovi, News 4 at 11.